because of people's hate for this movie, we're never going to get a different Marvel movie ever again. And that really disappoints me. What is up, my fellow movie lovers, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Luke Ponto. Thank you guys for clicking on the thumbnail here today. Hope you all enjoy your stay, because today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite films of the year, Eternals. I am so excited to talk to you guys about this movie. Oh my god. Just thinking about this movie after I left the theater. Oh my goodness, guys, I cannot wait. This one was directed by Chloe Zhao, also written by her as well, also written by a few other people. And this has a humongous cast right here. Like Richard Madden, you also got Kumail Nanjiani, you have Salma Hayek, you also got Angelina Jolie, amongst others. This movie has a stacked cast. Let's see if it pays off. Following the events of Avengers Endgame, an unexpected tragedy forces the Eternals, ancient aliens who have been living on Earth in secrets for thousands of years, out of the shadows to reunite against mankind's most ancient enemy, the Deviants. So with Eternals, I saw the trailer for this movie back when I saw Halloween Kills back in October. So I did forget about what I saw in that trailer. I did forget about what I saw in that trailer. So I kind of walked into this film semi-blind, I guess you could say. And my goodness gracious, you guys, I loved this movie. Eternals is one of the best MCU projects to date. It is one of the best films of the year. And my goodness, guys, this is a visual spectacle right here. I adored Eternals. And most of that really has to go, I really had to commend Chloe Zhao for this film, for actually having the guts to actually make something different from the MCU instead of just following the typical MCU formula. Shang-Chi definitely was a little bit out of the formula, just a little bit. But I really feel like this movie is more out of the formula with in regards to the typical MCU films that we get. This film is honestly more out of its formula. And that is something I gotta commend, because the reason why people are hating this movie is because they're more used to the typical MCU formula that we've gotten over the past years. I don't know. This felt like a real breath of fresh air, after Endgame. A real breath of fresh air, because this film is so undeniably awesome. But this is a very polarizing Marvel film, if I'm being honest. This is a very polarizing movie. There are gonna be people that absolutely loved this film like I did, or there are gonna be people that despise this movie. But this film, I adored this film. The cinematography with this movie, the way that it is shot, is beautiful. This is a beautiful film. And honestly, the most beautiful looking film I have seen all year long. No lies about that. I mean, completely honest right here. Like I am with all my reviews. I'm completely honest and just saying what my opinions are. And I am completely honest with my opinion on this movie. This film really has beautiful cinematography, and it has to be at least a recognition for the Oscars this year. If they don't do that, Academy, you're going to be ashamed of yourselves. Just saying. You're going to be ashamed for not nominating this beautiful, beautiful film. I can't even imagine how this film would even look in 4K. When I buy the 4K for this movie, I can't even imagine how great this film is even going to look, because of its cinematography. The cinematography, the visuals are stunning in this movie, especially with the powers that the Eternals have, and the way that they are helmed with the special effects, or the CGI, if you will. The way that they are made just makes it all the more better. These effects are are amongst the best I've seen all year. Some of the best special effects I have seen in quite some time, and even some of the best special effects in an MCU film. I love these effects. And also, these performances are fantastic. Gemma Chan, as our main character, is such a great character to have. She does have a tragic backstory, like a lot of these, like a lot of our characters do. They do have tragic backstories, and like when they talk about their tragic backstories, they make you feel for them. Like I know in the second act there are people that are going to complain that it does slow down because of explaining about these characters, which I can understand, because I know this film does tend to drag in the second act for a lot of people. It didn't for me, personally. It honestly did not drag at all for me. Like, some people might... I know a lot of people are going to complain that it does drag in the second act. Like, my buddy Alex Thomas and John Stewart, a.k.a. Smooth J. Stew. They did complain that it did drag a little bit in the second act. But it doesn't take away from my enjoyment out of this film. Like, because, you know, I was really getting invested in these characters, and I really started feeling for them. Like, I was getting some tears to my eyes, honestly, really thinking about their backstories. I really was getting tears to my eyes, and it really made it all the more, like, tragic to me. Like, these backstories, honestly, I know this is going to seem like a really popular take, though, but I'm just going to say, the tragic backstory of these Eternals honestly felt more tragic than Ratcatcher 2's story in The Suicide Squad. Just saying, like, these Eternals all have tragic backstories, and you can tell. Like, you really feel for every single one of these characters. Like, given their backstories, like, about what they're told. And also, Robert Madden, I think it was. I can't remember the names now all of a sudden. Was great in this movie as well as... Yeah, I can't remember the characters' names, but sometimes you just have to try to remember them, you know? But Kumail Nanjiani as Kingo was great. The person who played as Sprite was fantastic. But if I'm being honest, Kingo was honestly my favorite character. Like, he was funny, and he may be a coward at times. But if I'm being honest, he was the character... Like, even though, despite being a coward, it was the character that I really resonated with, if I'm being honest. Even though I did resonate with a lot of these characters. Especially with Angelina Jolie's character of Thena. Like, she was such a great character. Like, she was trying... Like, people were thinking that she was going to go crazy in some facets. But she really is trying to keep it in. She's not trying to, like, let it all go out loose. If you know what I mean. I love that about that. Like, Chloe Zhao really crafts something that she really knows how to craft something and make it like seem like you're actually going to care for these people. Like, I cared about all of these Eternals. I mean, even the Deviants, like, they even like had like a proper reason to actually do the things they were doing. They actually had something like a proper reason, like, that we can actually all think about. And also, good freaking Lord, man. Like, seriously. And also Salma Hayek as Ajak. Phenomenal in this movie. Every single performance. There is not one weak link in this movie for any performances whatsoever. I don't think there's a weak link with the script. Like, people are just going to complain about, like, oh, the script is so bad. Maybe it's because it's, like, helmed by 4 different writers. Was what... I heard my buddy Zach Goller did complain that it was 4 writers for the script. But it didn't bother me, honestly. It honestly did not bother me because the script was so airtight. And plus, Chloe Zhao also writing some of the script made it all the better to me. And the way that these people deliver their lines are fantastic. Some people may say the humor is a little bit off, but I don't find the humor completely works for me. Like, I did not find a single lame, like, punchline that they were going for, like, in regards to their humor. Like, I didn't find one single weak link with that. Not even the performances, the visuals, the action, the way that this film is directed. Chloe Zhao gives this film so much levity, and, like, there's just so much added to it, even though she packs a lot of emotion with these characters. And I commend her for that. Like, what she does with these characters is so outstanding to me. Like, I know I may seem repetitive in this review, but I just cannot praise Eternals enough. because Eternals, you guys, I do not care what any of you naysayers say. This movie rules. I prefer this film over Shang-Chi. Some people may consider that a hot take in some facets. Top 3 MCU. Personally, for me, I adored Eternals with all my heart. Chloe Zhao, I am commending you for this. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chloe Zhao, for giving us this movie. And for actually giving us something different instead of the typical Marvel formula that we've been used to for the past, like, I don't know, like, what, 13 years now? This movie completely steps out of that zone. And I really have to commend Chloe Zhao for being ambitious about this movie. So thank you, Chloe Zhao, once again for giving us this movie. If you guys did not see Eternals on opening weekend, I would say go out of your way to, like, your nearest theater or anything like that. Go see Eternals, you guys. I am begging you and begging you. Please see it. And if you guys haven't guessed already, I'm going to give Eternals an A+. You guys know it. I love this movie. Top 3 MCU for me, only behind Doctor Strange and Thor Ragnarok for me personally. Yes, I like it more than Shang-Chi. I love it more than The Incredible Hulk. If I'm being honest, if you guys know, if you saw my MCU ranking with Tyler, I had The Incredible Hulk in my top 5. I prefer this over The Incredible Hulk, but I just cannot praise this movie enough. Eternals is a must-see cinematic experience. Please go see this on the biggest screen possible that you can possibly find. And please just be amazed at what Chloe Zhao was actually trying to do with this material and actually going somewhere different with the approach. Please see Eternals, you guys. You guys are completely missing out if you have not seen it yet. But obviously, this is all my opinion. What did you guys think of Eternals? Sound some noise off down in the comment section below. Were you one of those people that loved this film like I did? Were you somewhere in the middle, or did you just despise it like some people did? And let me know down in the comment section below, what is your favorite MCU film up to this point? And who is your favorite character of the Eternals? And these topics are appealing to you. You guys want to keep discussing MCU stuff with me? Hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you can get notified of all the videos I upload. If you guys enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up on your way out. That would be very beneficial for me to get this content out there. But you guys are seriously the best. Thank you guys so much for watching and continuing to support the channel so far. Look out for more exciting content in this channel very, very soon. I am hoping to see Last Night in Soho sometime this week. If I don't get around to it, please don't give me so much crap. I've been busy with work a lot of these days. I'm mostly working the weekdays, so I don't have all the time to go see movies. And when November 19th rolls around, I am planning to go see Ghostbusters Afterlife. So guys, looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much once again for all the support. It really, really means a lot to me. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you all next time.